Yo, it's Red Planet P. Another edition. Remember, fellas, it's a stick up. Give everybody a chance to get in the room, join us. Talking about the dating list. The dating list is a nuke in the gender war. It makes us all look bad. It makes us all look crazy. It makes the women look very selfish. Very selfish. Very stuck up, bougie, self absorbed, gold diggerish. Very, very uncooperative, very nasty, bullying, being a bully, uncaring, unfeeling, savage, on demon time, cutthroat, ruthless, disagreeable, hard to deal with, hard to manage, juice not worth the squeeze, not worth the effort, choosy, superficial, shallow. That's what it looks like. This list of places that women refuse to go on dates is another example of how selfish the modern woman is. Why do you think that they ask for this instead of being more reasonable? That's why men are going overseas now. That's why men are seeking out women across borders, across other countries, because the women here are so selfish, so disagreeable, so hard to deal with. Men have given up. Men feel the juice is not worth the squeeze. Why is it that women that are grateful it don't complain about coffee dates, cheesecake factories, or other places? Why is it that women, modern women, complain about the dating options, the places to go on a first date, coffee, having a little dinner? The reason is these women are selfish. They have other agendas. Dinner whoring, foodie calls, basically to get a free meal off of your dime. That's what it's about. These women are looking for a freebie. They're looking to be slip one past the goalie. They're looking to get a free meal at your expense. Thank you for ever coming in the room. Please hit the like button while you're here. Get us in the algorithm, hopefully. If you can hit that like button, I appreciate it. These lists of where women don't want to go on a date don't make the men look bad. It makes the women look bad. It makes the women look very shallow and superficial. And it's very embarrassing. On a worldwide stage, we have to say our women are so selfish that they can't go to a coffee date when the point of a date is getting to know somebody. The point of a date is trying to get to know somebody and get to know that you click. Do you think that there's a future between you and this person? Is this person to be a good husband or wife, provider, protector, spouse, helpmate? What is this person to me? What could this person be? That's what the point of a first date is. It isn't to get a foodie call. It isn't to eat 67 oysters and lobsters and shrimp and crab cakes. It's to get to know a person and see what's genuinely in their heart, in their spirit, what they're about, what they want. It's unfortunate that we devolve so quickly into the most base, the most savage, low cunning situations with these women. We have to look at this gender war and see that things are getting worse and not getting better, unfortunately. You know, and something we have to do about it is continue to speak up against it. The list is just another example of why we are not coming together in today's world. The list is a problem. The list is a problem. Women are embarrassing themselves and embarrassing the community. They're embarrassing the community. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on right now. Women are an embarrassment to the community and an embarrassment to themselves. These modern women are very, very selfish. They need to change. They need to look at themselves and change some of the things that they're doing because it's not beneficial to our community. It's not beneficial to our children. It's not beneficial to any of us as a whole. So, I mean, that's what I'm thinking of right now that we need to call out an activity like this list because it takes it a little too far. It takes it too far. It goes too far. That's what's crazy. If you can hear me well, please put a one in the chat. And if you can't hear me that good, please put a two in the chat. These women are modern day women. They are asking for a man making 100,000 or more, 6 foot, 6 inches, six pack, six figures. It doesn't matter what she looks like. It doesn't matter what she brings to the table. It's really crazy what's going on out here. The women of today want everything, everything, and bring nothing to the table. They add nothing to the situation, but they wanna ask for everything. They wanna demand everything. That's what's going on in today's world. It's unfortunate that these women are so selfish, but we have to look at our part that we might have played in this. Have we ever simped that we let these women get away with a lot that we refuse to call them out on? Have we let them get away with too much? I don't know why these women feel so entitled to a man's salary and his money that they didn't work for. Just like Rick Ross said, you wasn't in the gym with me shooting those free throws, shooting in the gym. You wasn't there. So why do you think you're supposed to get half or more? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What the women ask for today is completely out of bounds, unreasonable, and just ridiculous. It's just crazy. You know, today's a today of women like Lizzo asking for millions and millions of dollars. A guy that's a millionaire, a guy that's a movie star. You know, instead of being realistic about what they want, the women are just going but bonkers with what they ask for. It's just crazy, and I don't get why they feel entitled to these things. You know, they hit up a guy they don't know, or hit up a guy they do know, and put him in the friend zone and ask him for money, ask him for resources, which he has no intention of dating or sleeping with this male. That's why it's just ridiculous what's going on. Do you think the gender war has gone too far? Yes or no? Do you think the gender war has gone too far? I think the gender war has gone so far, too far. This list is another example of it. I don't know how to bring women back to the table because it seems like they're just so stubborn and stuck in their ways that they're not coming back to the table, that they're not going to change. It seems that they are stuck with what they want to do. They only are going to do what they want to do, and they don't care, they don't have time, they don't have any concern for what anybody else wants. If you are somebody that has a wife or girlfriend, they will want you to cheat on your wife or your girlfriend with them, even if it means ruining your household, even if it means throwing away everything that you've earned. Because a lot of these women just don't care. They just don't care, and they aren't going to change. And I remember there was a time where I was dating this young lady. I wasn't really dating her, but I met her off a chat line back in my 20s. And I talked to her, and she said she's moving out of town. She said she got 3 kids, and she was leaving the 3 kids with her mother because she had a new boyfriend. The new boyfriend didn't want to live there, so she was moving in with the new boyfriend, and she was just gonna abandon her children back in our city to move to be with this guy in another city. And what I see from these women is even when responsibility calls, even when they need to be responsible, they refuse to call. They say, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna skip that. I just read an article recently of a woman who said she left the whole country she was at because she would have had to take care of her sick mother. So she decided just to jump up and leave the country. Very sad, very despicable actions. If that person helped raise you, got you on where you need to go, you should at least return the favor by at least trying your best to take care of that person. If that person really did love you and get you where you need to go, there's no reason that you should leave them in a lurch when they're sick, terminally ill, and just say, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I'm gonna leave. You can't take, you can't leave your responsibilities like that. It's unfortunate that a person would leave their responsibilities like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's just crazy out here. And do you see the gender war in everyday life, or is it just on YouTube? Is this a real thing? Are we at odds with our women? To me, it seems like we are. It seems like that we are at odds with our women. It seems like we're at odds with our women most of the time. So what are we supposed to do to remedy that? What can we do? I don't know if there is an answer. Kevin Samuels tried to help these women. He tried to give them advice. He tried to tell them what he think they should do, and they refused to listen to him. They said he was a bum and a loser and all this other stuff. When he passed away, these women danced on his grave. It's just crazy. It's just crazy that these women operate in such a way. The gender war is not where it's to be at, man. This is not what we should be doing. But the women and the men just can't come together these days. So I don't know what's going on with it. We have to do something to make a change. We have to make a move. We have to make a decision. These women are way too dangerous for us to deal with. this list of restaurants that women refuse to go on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is toxic femininity. It's very toxic and very negative for the community. And it's just unfortunate that it's going down like that. It has to be another way that we can look at this thing. It has to be another way that we can look at each other. The black men are not your enemy. The black women are not your enemy as well. For black women, I have to say this. You have to stop acting like an enemy. You have to stop portraying an enemy, doing actions that an enemy would do to an adversary. You have to stop acting in a way that makes you think or makes a man think that the black woman is his enemy. That's what you have to do. You have to stop acting as an enemy. Stop acting as an enemy. Stop acting like an enemy. Let's act like we love each other and need each other. There's a lot of outside forces that want to see us divided, but it's up to you. The ball's in your court. We need to work together, black women. You need to come together. I don't know what that means. I don't know how that looks. Things like this list, things like these videos, these shorts has been coming out. It doesn't look good. It looks bad. It looks bad for all of us. We have to find a way to work together. We have to find a way to come together, or at least a peace treaty, a ceasefire, some kind of way that we could stop being at each other's throats, stop being at each other, stop talking against each other, stop pulling against each other. And that's what we need to do. We need to find a way to work together. Is the ball to me? The ball's in your court, black woman. The ball's in your court. How are we going to do it? What does that look like? Where do we start? Does it start with coffee dates? Does it start with Applebee's and Cheesecake Factory? You have to make that decision. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's where we need to start. Because this ain't it. This gender war, this ain't it. Our community is divided, this ain't it. Our black men and black women at war with each other, this ain't it. Our children in broken homes, this ain't it. Our women talking bad to us in front of the man, this ain't it. We need to be together. We need to work together. I'm about to wrap it up. So, any final thoughts or anything come through? Shoot a message. Shoot the message, not the messenger. Let us know what's good. You can always hit me on my email address, redplanetphotography@photographer.net. If you have any questions, anything concerning, remember, Hi Yummy promo code is Red Planet P. Thank you for being a sponsor. The Hi Yummy promo code is Red Planet P. Thank you for being a sponsor. And remember, their foods are freshly made by fresh chefs, great foods at great prices. So order now at High Yummy, promo code Red Planet P. One last thing, I appreciate you for everybody that came out. If you're interested in any more information, go to my channel, email us, and hit us up. And Instagram is Red Pill Dudes 99, Red Pill Dudes 99. Anyway, I'm out. Remember, fellas, it's a stick up. Peace. I'm out.